My name is Femi Akipalu Joseph. What else am I expected to do?
Where do you live, Femi?
I live in Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm a barber. I'm a journalist too. I'm a singer and a publisher.
So you're a barber, you're a publisher, you sing, and is there anything else that you do?
I write. I'm a writer.
Okay, you write as well. Do you think the climate of Nigeria is one of the reasons as to why you have many hats that you wear, or is it you exploring your different passions?
Is not necessarily. I think it's not necessarily because of the situation of the economy of Nigeria. As I grow older, I realize that there are a lot of things I could do, or there are a lot of gifts or skills that God has deposited in me,
right?
And which he actually expects me to make use of. If you are going by, the story of the talent, or the parable of the talent in the scriptures that says somebody was given 5 talents, one other person was given 2, the other person was given 1.
Yeah.
And the person who was given 5, made use of the 5 talents and doubled the number of the talents that he was given, made a lot of profits with it. So whenever I remember that, I challenge myself that everything that God has blessed me with, every skill or every talent that he has endowed me with, should actually be used, for some profitability.
Right.
As for personal gains and for the benefit of people around me too, and the world at large. So that's my belief. So I feel there are a lot of things I need to do with what I have been gifted with.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do as many things as possible as I've been, endowed to do. So I feel I should be able to do that more.
Brilliant. I think it's quite interesting that you said that you feel that you really are wearing many hats because you see the need of exploring different things and utilizing your talents and sharing it with other people. Because typically when you speak to people in Nigeria and a place like Lagos, there is this tendency of, with the hustle, like everyone is hustling in it, and that's why they wear so many hats. That's why somebody is a barber, that's why someone is a lawyer at the same time, that's why someone is an event planner. But it's quite it's actually quite nice to hear that you're very much exploring these different things, not for survival but genuine interest and wanting to explore your talents and share it with the world. What is it like living in a place like Lagos? Like, yeah. And are you on the mainland or are you on the island?
Actually live on the island.
Okay.
On the island of Lagos. I've been living on the island since close to 20 years now, or thereabouts. Yes. So I'm actually accustomed to accustomed with living on the island.
Okay.
So much that sometimes when I go to the mainland, it becomes very difficult for me to cope.
Wow.
Even walking along the street or boarding the bus along with other people, it feels strange to me that I'm having to mingle with different sets of people. Different kinds of people that I don't get to see here on the island. When I go to the mainland, I get such people and it doesn't make me comfortable. So that's basically how it is.
Oh, wow.
But when it comes to, meeting with crowds of people, still the same thing that we experience here on the island, that we also get to see there on the mainland.
Wow. So there's a lot more characters on the mainland then as opposed to the island.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the islands,
I remember
people tend to be more refined, more cultured in the way they carry themselves, the way they comport themselves in the public place. Because this is where, so to say, the celebrities are the richest set of people are. This is where the finest of houses are located. This is where the most exotic places are located. So everybody wants to just comport themselves very nicely and very respectfully.
Wow. What just is that? Is that because they might come into contact with a celebrity or?
Exactly. Or with a position or with a very wealthy man.
Wow.
That, you know, that may not even look like it in the first place. Some of these very rich people around there don't even dress down seriously.
I know that
just
one.
Put on something simple, and then when you come across them, and in the course of interacting with them, that's when you now get to know that, oh, this social person is actually an MD or the chairman of a big company somewhere, and you know, it's usually very, very shocking for you to find yourself in a situation where, you know, you're having an encounter with somebody that important,
wow,
and you have actually misbehaved.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to find yourself in such a
situation,
uncomfortable situation. So, absolutely. People here are just extra careful with the way they behave and the way they talk, the way they carry themselves compared to the people on the mainland.
Is that because they think?
I'm not trying to
go on.
Yeah.
You're not trying to.
It's not berate those on the mainland. You know, they are very enlightened and then
hardworking
people over there too.
Yeah.
Yes, but compared to the island, you just have to be extra well behaved and extra careful.
Wow. Okay.
In terms of
go ahead.
In terms of the daily expenses, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing that is obtainable on the island that you get to experience on the mainland.
Right.
It could be tough for you to get public transport. Traffic can be very, very unpredictable when you move out of your house, and then you normally expect to get to your destination, you know, within the next 1 hour.
Yeah.
Or you end up spending like 2 or 3 hours on the road. You know, it's still the same experience that you get on the mainland.
Yeah.
That's still, you know, here on the island. So in terms of all of that, traffic, the hustling and bustling nature of the states, the same across board.
Yeah. I do find the traffic to be a lot worse on the island when I go to Lagos than the mainland. And I find people on the mainland, like yourself, when you said they're more colourful, they're more vibrant as a people. And I do believe, this is what I've been told, and I'm sure there is some truth to it, there's a lot of pretense on the island. So people are, you know, flexing, you start speaking Funé, you know, cucumber, you know, stuff like that, in the hopes, what you're saying is, in the hopes that they will come into somebody that will be what, like, do you think they do that so they come into contact with somebody and hopefully the person will be their saviour? Or what is it that, you know, that I'm going to just assume that's why people love to form. That's why people love to form. Yeah, on the island. I'm sure there's many reasons as to why. They just think because you're here. I suppose when you're a nice round thing, I suppose when you're around nice things, you obviously want to conduct yourself in a different light. So there might be that. But yeah, so could you describe for us a typical day in Las Giddy in Lagos? Because the reason why I'm asking, I think it'll be very interesting. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, Femi, but it'll be very interesting, this video, to actually, you know, I interviewed a Lagosian living in Lagos. That's like, you know, from there. Because there is a lot of things online and people have this, in my opinion, a very skewed view of Lagos. Some things are really great and some things are just terrible. So what is it actually like in Lagos? What is a typical day like for yourself as a Lagosian living on the island?
Oh, to me, you know, it's a mixed feeling, yes. And a typical everyday experience living in Lagos gives you this mixed feeling.
Yeah.
In terms of, in the sense that you are happy that you find yourself in an environment where there are a lot of fine things around, there are a lot of rich people around you.
Yeah.
Yes. I must confess that's a very good feeling to have.
Right.
That you live in the midst of, yes. You live in the midst of rich people, and then at any time you can come across them. You get to learn a lot of things from them. You know, you get to, you know, come across opportunities, different opportunities as a result of living amongst the rich people. That's one. It gives you that feeling of, you know, being at the right place or living, you know, in the at the right environment, in a very good environment.
Right.
And on the other hand, it could make you depressed if you're not very careful.
Wow.
Yes, it could get you depressed because with the things you see on the streets, you know, across different vicinities on the island, you know, if you're not strong or if you haven't made up your mind that, man, I'm just going to wait until it's my time to make this huge money, you know, that alone will make you to want to go and then involve yourself in some fraud or maybe some armed robbery or some, you know, ritual just so you could make some money and then also begin to live, you know, large like these guys you see around you. You know, that's more like the, you know, disadvantage, what I could qualify to be the disadvantage of living on the island. But you see a lot of oppression. But there are actually few of my customers are young, you know, clients that I attend to that I run home service with. They're actually young people like me.
Yeah.
You know, there are even maybe like one or two of them that feel I should even be older than. They are actually going to be younger than I am. They live in their own flats. In Lekki is one, as in Lekki, within Lekki.
Yeah.
They live there, they have their own cars. They live very comfortably. You know that these guys they are comfortable, they are rich.
Yeah.
And, you know, I should be well older than them. When I go to them, I say, give them the respect, I attend to them, they pay me, I get out board. If I had not trained my mind to be disciplined, men going to their house, to cut their hair and then come back to my own place, my own one-room apartment where I'm just managing. That's enough for me to say, young guys making money.
Right.
I think I need to make money too. You know, it's enough for you to say, I need to just make some money. Well, let me just go out there. Whatever it's going to take, I don't really care. I've just got to make this money because everywhere I go, all I see all around is oppression. Both, you know, the set of people that are in the same range, age group with me, and those who are older than me, or those who are not much older than me, they are already living large, they are rich. So what am I waiting for? I should be making money at this time. If you are not very careful, if you are not a Christian, you know, there's a very high tendency that you will want to start thinking of doing whatever it takes, of, you know, doing something illegal,
right, just
to make some money.
Right.
So that's all like the disadvantage because you see oppression everywhere.
Right.
Even when you go to church sometimes, even in church, I'm sorry to say this, even in churches, you know, there's strong presence of oppression. Because you might have known some certain members for years, a number of years, 5 years, 10 years, and then you feel, oh, these guys should be free, not with me. When I greet them or when I come close to them, they should be able to talk to me freely and relate with me. But it's not always the case. Most of the times, there is this classification, there is this segregation in the church.
Wow.
Where you only see the rich, you know, come close and relate very closely, and then those who are not so comfortable and not so well to do, you tend to, you know, avoid them to an extent.
Yeah.
Nobody actually wants to be identified with somebody who is not rich over here. I mean, Nigeria, particularly.
That's shocking because majority of people in Nigeria are living in poverty, and as much as we are trying to divest from that image and change the image of Nigeria and make people see the positives of Nigeria, we will be lying to ourselves if we didn't acknowledge that there are high levels poverty. I had I seen something on Twitter, and it was speaking about the amount of, you know, poverty in Nigeria, and I'm gonna put it on the screen as I edit this video, I hope. It's just shocking. And I need to send you something actually, Femi, where there's comments on unemployment, you know, and it's just rampant. Like, unemployment has, over the last 10 years, has grown massively. The economy right now is really poor. There is just a lot of, as you said, scarcity, not just with food, with just even jobs, so many things. And as much as we want to change the image of Nigeria, we cannot lie to ourselves that these very things are very much prevalent, even in a place like Lagos.